Honey, you don't have to get even close to the wood.
Okay.
Turn it over now. There you go. And you don't have to go all the way to the floor. That's good. Are you at the edge, pretty much?
Yeah.
See, I'll have to trim around that.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be. So are you going to do these staggered, or are you just going to do all the same size strips?
We need staggered.
Like you did on the ceilings in the bedroom?
On the same side.
I'm not in. Yeah. Okay, let me see it. There we go. That side's in.
That one looks a lot thinner.
And it's not even, like this one's all the way in. You know what I mean? Like the tongue and the groove, and this one's not. Nobody will notice it but us, right? You judging my ceiling? Don't.
You better don't. Well, here's what we got for flooring. This is a really pretty floor, all up to the point where they cut the registers out. So, my opinion, this is a really nice floor, a really nice original flooring. That would be the subfloor. So what we've got here, and then what we did upstairs in the hallway and in the bedrooms, That's like the subfloor. This would have been what they laid on top of that subfloor. And when this gets refinished, I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So we'll be working on that. So the big register there probably would have been a return. The one over there would have been a supply, which would have been natural convection. There wouldn't have been blowers when they put these in that are on standard furnaces and stuff now. You know, the cold air falls to the floor, so that's going to get sucked back to the heat source. Your hot air is going to radiate up from that one. This one looks like to be the size of a modern register. Don't know when that would have got cut in. The wood's the same, looks like. So who knows when somebody cut out these patches to put in, fill the holes before they laid carpet. But I think what I'm going to do is we'll talk to Mrs. Fouracre and get her thoughts on it. But I can either try to find a register maybe on Marketplace or somewhere and just put registers in those. So I would blank off the bottom, put insulation in it, or insulate it somehow from underneath, and then set it down in there, paint it black on the inside so it just kind of looks, you know, all you see is the register. I could have something made. I can make something myself potentially. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. However, I don't know that I necessarily want to spend the time trying to find a wood or something to put in there and try to fill that in and make it look like flooring again. That just seems like a nightmare for me. I can do it, I'm sure. It would just take forever and just be one of those jobs that just frustrates me to no end. So I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll end up doing, but I'm thinking register and just still kind of keep the classic look. I think when the house was built, you would have had just fireplace and stoves. Like we found those chimneys upstairs, you know. You can go back and check those videos out where I redid the chimney in the girls' room and then patched and redid the chimney in our bedroom. But then somewhere along the line, they, you know, maybe late teens, 20s, 30s, who knows. They got a coal-fired furnace put in, and they would have cut these registers in to allow the heat to radiate up and go back. So anyway, regardless of what I do to it, I got to do something. There's holes in the floor, but we're going to refinish this floor because I think this floor is going to be beautiful when I get done with it in 27 years. All right. swear, no matter how many times you sweep this, there's just always something else that comes back or pops up or... This floor is gonna look awesome.
No, I mean it is. I didn't know you were gonna have the camera on.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look really good.
I know.
I'm very, very excited. I mean, I can't believe the difference between like the closet floor, which is what we have upstairs. It pulls red, but this floor doesn't.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gotta be different wood.
Well, yeah, but oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And I love the scuff marks from the door swinging open. And your plugs look good. We aim for original, not perfect around here. This is not gonna be perfect, but it looks awesome. I love the scuff marks.
I don't want perfect.
I don't want perfect either. I like the scuffs and the character.
So again, that's closet. So just the fact that it doesn't match color-wise and everything, no worries.
I'm not worried.
In fact, I think it looks kind of cool. Makes a little contrast for the closet. Obviously, there'll be a door there, and that wood, which looked kind of dirty, and I thought maybe would not look real cool, ended up looking real cool.
You can't really even tell. Which gives me hope for the door. I'm excited.
Spent the morning getting the cap trim on the staircase. I guess that's what you call it. Finally got the floor done. So this is 4 coats of Waterlock's original satin formula, and the floor turned out great. Look at some of the grain in this. It really turned out good. I'm super happy with it. And you can see we left some of the scuff marks in where the door would have rubbed on that floor. I didn't want to sand those out. I left them in. I think it looks pretty cool. The other thing we noticed was you can see the wear pattern of where people would have walked. And if you can imagine, hold this. Hold that right there. Okay. So you can kind of see a little wear pattern right here. And what I think is people would have come in this door from the outside and they would have stepped right here and closed the door and they either walk this way to put their coat up or walk this way to come into the rest of the house. So, I don't know, it turned out really, really good. It turned out really, really good. I'm super happy with it. We're gonna find some registers to fill in here, some period appropriate registers, or I'm gonna have to have something made. So this one is a 10 by 30 and I'm having a hard time finding something that looks period appropriate. So may have to have something made. I've got a friend that's has a fabrication shop and a CNC metal cutting table. So I might just have him make me something. We'll paint it black, insulate it, and yeah, that'll look cool. I've ordered my heat, so my registers will be here probably within the next week or so, I'm assuming. And I just ordered them today. So once those get here, I'll put those in. Then I can put up the trim and everything and do a few odds and ends in this room, or in this hallway area, and we'll be done with it. And then we can move on to the living room. But I'll show you the heat and I'll show you some of the finishing touches with the trim and stuff before we get it done. But we're real close, aren't we? See you next time.